A $1.4 billion ski area investment, snowmaking across the US, including the East Coast, new Alterra acquisitions, and so much more. This is SnowBrains News, where we bring you all the latest breaking news from all over the ski and snowboard universe. Let's get right into the latest news from this week. As temperatures continue to drop across the United States, more resorts continue to race to open first. In the Lake Tahoe region, Mount Rose became the first Tahoe resort to begin snowmaking and is aiming for a November 9th opening day, meaning it would be the earliest of all the California and Nevada ski resorts to open. In Colorado, snowmaking began at Vail, Beaver Creek, and Keystone resorts this past week, with Keystone shooting for a late October opening, while Vail and Beaver Creek are slated to open November 10th and 22nd, respectively. Temperatures may not be low enough just quite yet to blow snow on the East Coast, but a new all-weather snowmaking machine at Ski Ward in Massachusetts has allowed them to start blowing snow already, with the hill planning on opening November 1st. This past week, during a meeting in Summit County, Colorado, resort leaders of Arapahoe Basin teased details of the resort's unreleased future master plans. The future master plan looks like it would include new parking facilities, pedestrian bridge over the US Highway 6, plus a gondola to connect the parking lot to the base area. Additional lifts, including a new gondola, an overhaul of the beginners area and beginner program, snowmaking upgrades, new summer trails, and additional facility expansions. While exact dates are unknown at this time, a glimpse into what is being planned offers so many things to get excited about in the coming years at A-Base. In Japanese ski news, an ambitious plan has been released for a $1.4 billion investment to create a world-class ski destination. Ken Shan, ex-Japanese head of Singapore's sovereign wealth fund and now owner of Patience Capital Group, has set forth a $1.4 billion plan to transform the famous snowsports region of Miyako into a world-class ski destination. This plan includes adding luxury hotels, restaurants, boutiques to create an experience that a person can get nowhere else in Japan, with the intention of attracting guests from all around the world looking for great snow, terrain, and services. The area is currently home to 6 ski resorts and is located only about 4 hours from Tokyo. Patience Capital Group has begun looking at purchasing the land that would be home to the proposed hotels, residential facilities by 2026. But significant financial hurdles and pushback from locals will have to be overcome for the plan to come to fruition. This past Thursday, unexpected news came out of Black Mountain Ski Area, New Hampshire, with it announcing that it will suspend operations for the season. In a post on Facebook, the Fischera family, who has managed the resort since 1995, cited the unprecedented closure due to escalating energy costs, unprecedented weather patterns, regional staffing shortages, and other unforeseen challenges. Turning to climbing news, the record-breaking Sherpa Tenjin Lama and American climber Gina Marie Susidlo were confirmed dead after an avalanche on Shishapangma in Tibet. The pair went missing on October 7th when an avalanche took out the climbing route. Tenjin Lama Sherpa was the legendary guide who helped Kristen Harila climb the 14 8,000-meter peaks in just 92 days earlier this year, while Gina Marie was on a quest to be the first American woman to conquer all 14 of those peaks. In other unfortunate news this week, big mountain skiing legend Toph Henry was killed this past week in a ski accident down in Chile. The event unfolded on the summit of the Puntiagudo volcano in Chile. Mountain guide Juan Seneret also died in the incident. While investigations are still underway to find out exactly what happened up on that mountain, 2 independent confirmations reported that Henry and Seneret were skiing together on a steep exposed line on the north face of Puntiagudo when they fell to their deaths in a no-fall zone. In Olympic news, this past Wednesday, the city of Sapporo, Japan withdrew its bid to host the 2030 Winter Olympics amongst bribery and bid rigging scandals. In a press conference, the mayor of Sapporo stated, "We could not gain understanding from the citizens," going on to say, "There has been a widespread sense of uneasiness among citizens about the criminal cases related to the 2030 Tokyo Games, and they were also worried about the financial burden for hosting the Games." Last year, Japanese authorities launched an investigation into the alleged taking of bribes in the selection of the Tokyo Olympic Games sponsors and the rigging of the bidding process for test events. It's been alleged for many years that there's a lot of corruption in the Olympics and the FIFA World Cup. In industry news, Alterra Mountain Company, the operator of the Icon Pass, is set to acquire Mike Weegley's helicopter skiing in British Columbia, Canada. The purchase would further expand the company's premium heli skiing portfolio, complementing currently owned CMH heli skiing and summer adventures. The transaction is expected to close late 2023 and is subject to certain closing conditions, including regulatory approvals. Looking to our deep dive article of the week, we consider if the fortunes are changing for the American ski industry. As many of us already know, for the past several decades, ski resorts across the US have been on the decline, with many closing their doors every year. Yet last season we saw 10 resorts reopen and only 3 shut down, making us wonder if the tides could be changing. Go check out the full article in the description below or at snowbrains.com. Turning to trip reports, my road trip from Bariloche down to Ushuaia is now complete. I'm still down here skiing. It's been mind-bending. We skied El Chalten, we skied in Chile, we skied some really strange places in southern Argentina. Now we're in Ushuaia, skiing the backcountry here at the Marshall Glacier. The food, the people, everything has just been spectacular. I even got married on the trip, got a ring now. Life is crazy. So thank you so much to Argentina and Chile for the spectacular trip. We are off to Antarctica in only 3 days. Cannot wait. That's all we got for you this week. Thank you so much for watching SnowBrains News. We would love to know your thoughts, your comments, your ideas. Put them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to tell a friend. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next Tuesday for our 7th edition of SnowBrains News.